It's time to say goodbye once again, and I know you're sad. You're just gonna have to bear with me because I'm going on vacation again for 2 weeks. Yeah, as you guys know, I've been doing this yearly now, and it's usually around April. So yes, I'm going yet on another vacation. So I know I didn't say anything last time, and I just kind of went, and I didn't think anyone would care. But I got a lot of comments of people saying oh, I'm worried about him, and is he gone? Is he okay? So I wanted to make this video for a few reasons to say, well, yes, I'm going on vacation again because I'm trying to have a healthy relationship with YouTube and not be super obsessed and, actually try to take a little bit of time for myself to live my life. And so yeah, it's been fun and I look forward to do that again. But also I'm going to do a Q&A and I got a ton of comments of people asking me really good questions. So yeah, it's not just me saying, hey, peace out guys, I'm gonna go. We'll actually have something good to talk about. So yeah, and I know a lot of stuff is gonna come out when I'm gone. So you can almost thank me for leaving, because every time I leave, something major gets updated, right? I think Baldy is actually gonna get updated, and so I'm gonna miss that. Bendy is gonna have something coming out really soon. I don't know what, so I might miss that too. So, and I bet you even My Chemical Romance will just drop their freaking secret album. Watch. It's gonna happen. But anyway, let's get to the Q&A, shall we? And also really quick, I wanna thank you guys for all the members, okay? All the new members and everything like that. It means a lot. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, we've been doing exclusive content for members, like the story on how I met PewDiePie. If you're interested, hey, become a member. It would mean a lot. So shout out to all the members. Appreciate you. Leave a comment down below so people can see your emojis. 1,300 comments. That's crazy, dude. Why are you such a good and likable YouTube person? That is a very, very nice comment. Honestly, yeah, with the views and, I've been struggling a bit, right, on YouTube. It feels like I almost did something wrong to somebody. I don't know, I feel like YouTube is punishing me or something. It feels that way sometimes. So, to read those kind of comments and get that many votes, it really does mean a lot. And I've been reading a lot of especially the members' comments that I've been reading. You guys don't realize how much those comments do keep me going and makes me think that I'm actually still doing this for a reason, if that makes any sense. It's tough when you get to a certain level on YouTube and then it drops a lot. It just really makes you feel like am I a bad person, or I suck or something like that. So it's really easy to feel like that on YouTube, especially when you pay attention to numbers so much. So thank you so much. That really means a lot. I mean, not to say that I think that I'm so special and all that, but I'm just saying thank you so much for the support. What's 9 plus 10? What's Obama's last name? The answer is Waldy's Crack House. What's your favorite MCR song? Mine, Sleep, and Cancer. I get this comment a lot. What's your favorite MCR song? That's hard to say. It's so hard to say that. I would say maybe the first CD, Bullets. I really like Demolition Lovers. I like Skylines and Turnstiles. Oh God, Vampires Will Never Hurt You. I can go on. There's so many good songs, man, that I like from My Chemical Romance. Lately, I've been listening to 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, the remastered. It's really good. It's really nice. So yeah, that's been really cool. I like Thank You for the Venom, and then off the Black Parade, I really like This Is How I Disappear. It's such an amazing song. I love it. One of my favorites. Will you watch Life of Luxury again? Yeah, they recently uploaded, I think Lawrence just uploaded a reaction to them, and I was thinking, man, I do miss reacting to those videos. Maybe we'll do it when I come back. And also, where's Clarence? Oh, he's right here. He's right here, baby. Look at him. Just as beautiful as the day you all met him. If you don't know what this is, you're probably so confused. Imagine all the new subscribers I've gotten. They're just so confused by what this is because I don't show them as much as I used to. This is for the OGs. Clarence. I've inflicted so much pain on him, and only the OGs remember the Naruto video that I made with him. He's fine. He's totally fine. Look at him. He looks great. He looks better than ever. How do you rock green hair so flawlessly? My God, I cannot escape my identity from my green hair. I actually I try to my best to run away from it. And I always get comments to tell me to bring it back. And honestly, I like the way I look with green hair more than right now. I hate my hair. My hair is just it bothers me. I was trying to do something that I've done in the past that worked out better, but it's just not working out as much. I have times in phases I look back and I'm thinking I look so much better at a certain point, and then I don't know. I go through so many phases where I'll think I don't know what I want to look like. I do miss the green hair, man. I'll probably bleach my hair really soon and just maybe do a poll or something. Maybe we can figure out what my next hair dye will be or something. I mean, I actually liked my brown hair recently. I felt like I made it worse by dyeing it, but yeah. I don't know. We'll change it up again pretty soon, and I'm sure I'll go through another phase where I think I look halfway decent. Ooh, here's a crazy one. Do you believe in God? Are you Christian? Hope that's not too personal. So yeah, I mean, okay. The short answer is yes. I still believe in God, and yes, I would consider myself a Christian. Although I would say that I'm not as religious as I used to be. That's probably the biggest difference. I haven't like went to church or read my Bible in a long time, but I still believe in a lot of the values. And I would say I did go through a phase, especially in like beginning of my YouTube career, where I was super obsessed, right? I feel like everyone, like, you know, religion is such a weird topic for a lot of people, and I get it. If you're not religious, that's totally fine. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. And that's the thing, like I don't like the judgmental side of Christianity. I think that there's a lot of judgmental people. Also, like super churches, like I realize like churches don't pay taxes, which is like kind of sus to me, how like some pastors are driving like supercars, and I don't know. I mean, I just don't feel good about that like side of it. But like the overall values of like, you know, loving one another, and like, you know, just overall just being a good person. Like I agree with all of that stuff, and I do still pray, and like I have so many experiences where I feel like I could talk about when it comes to it, but I think everyone should go through a journey. Like if you're interested in any religion, you should definitely take that journey to learn everything about it, because I know I did. But there was a point where I got way too obsessed, and I feel like it was actually so obsessive to an uncomfortable level that I was becoming judgmental, and it was changing. Like I look back and I cringe at that side of me. Like, you know, like there's like Christians, like hardcore Christians that stand outside of like Anime Expo and protest anime. And like, I totally think that is so stupid. I've always thought that was stupid. And, you know, I know it's not perfect, but I feel like overall the themes of just being a good person and trying to help one another. And, you know, I have my thoughts on all of it. And, yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to question things, and you're supposed to find out for yourself. And that's what I recommend anyone doing. And that's what I've done. And I'm sure my opinions will change in the future, and that's completely normal. Who knows? But yeah, I just don't want to be too obsessed with it. I just cringe at that side of me that I used to be. And I recognize that I was kind of too crazy about it. But at the same time, yeah, everyone should do the same, I think, at some point. And just like, I don't want to tell anyone what to do. You shouldn't do this, blah, blah, blah. Just take your own journeys. That's what I say. What's your favorite game you played on the channel? That's always a tough one, man. It's always tough. I'm gonna say this because I really mean it. Like Baldi is seriously one of my favorite series on my channel, because Baldi is I just feel like we've spent so much time with Baldi. I love Baldi so much. Honestly, like Hungry Pumpkin was one of my favorite things I've ever done on the channel. I love the Hungry Pumpkin. I felt like that just connected with me so much. I loved that crap. So much. Hungry Pumpkin was the best. I also really liked Parappa the Rapper. I loved that series so much. I was just like literally rewatching my videos the other day of it. I loved it. Amazing. I don't know. There's so many games I could say that I really loved that I've played. I've played so many good things. Lately, I feel like that's one thing that's been hard about YouTube, is that there's just been nothing that I can grab onto. Usually, like whenever like I stop a series, I can move on to something else and grab onto it. And lately, it feels like there's been nothing. So I've been really struggling with that, and I feel like that's been contributing to my low view count that I've had. And that also leads to the next question. What is the most challenging part of being a YouTuber? So this is a debate that a lot of people talk about, right? Like that's like, there's that question, right? Like, oh, is YouTube really harder than a normal job? Physically, no. All right, here's my answer to this question. Physically, it is not harder, right? It is a privilege to be able to do YouTube every single day, right? And press keys. That's all I do is press keys on a keyboard. So that part of it is a blessing. And yes, like I'm not out there breaking my back, and I'm not putting myself in danger to make YouTube videos. So, and I get to play games for a living. So I'm so freaking grateful and thankful for that. But what it can do to your mentality is totally a different story that you don't get from a lot of other jobs. I truly believe, because I remember working in warehouses and doing physical job. Here's the thing too, is I actually love doing physical labor jobs. Like I miss it because it makes you feel good to move around. And sitting in a room all day, staring at a screen, wondering like, oh, how do I get more views? How do I get more views? How do I get people to like me? You know, like that's depressing. like I miss interacting with people, right? But I'm not gonna complain, because at the same time, I'm very, very blessed. And I know so many people want to do what I'm doing for a living. So It's a tough question that's to really answer, because there's certain aspects of it that I hate. I absolutely hate about doing it. Like the just wondering, yeah, like I just feel like a damn clown sometimes, thinking like, oh, what do I do? And that's why you get some people that do the most batshitting crazy things, because they're so obsessed with like getting more views that they don't care. They'll do anything to get the views. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So it gets really challenging when your views go down, and because my job at the end of the day is to entertain people. So when I'm not entertaining people, it makes you feel like less of a human. Like it's very easy to get that. And I try to really work hard to not feel that way. So that's probably the hardest thing about YouTube, but it's not hard to do. It's hard to do mentally, if that makes sense sometimes. But like when a series is hitting and I'm getting the views, oh my God, it feels like I'm on cloud 9. It feels like I am flying. That's the best way to do it. And I'm really jealous of the people that can just do anything no matter what and they get views. I'm very jealous of those people, because I've gone through those phases where it's felt like that, and it's the most amazing feeling. But yeah, most of it's been a really grind, but I don't regret it. I'm glad I did it. So yeah, thank you guys. Do you have any tips of learning Japanese? I like all your questions, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say something to you guys that I haven't said yet, and I've been holding off on saying this for a specific reason. I have another channel dedicated to learning Japanese, and I'm not super active on it, but I've made a handful of videos on it, and I have about 7,000 subscribers on it. But before I tell you the name of the channel, I wanna say this. If you are not interested in learning Japanese at all, like if it's, because learning Japanese is a grind. I'm telling you right now, it is not easy. It is a grind. If you are currently learning Japanese, then please do check out the channel. If you want to know my thoughts on Japanese, do check it out. But if you just want to support me and subscribe and not watch the videos, please do not subscribe, because I don't want dead subscribers, right? I've already had that problem on my main channel. I don't want that problem on my second channel. So yeah, I have about 7,000. I've been trying to grow it organically, and I've done a pretty good job. I've gotten a video that has over 100,000 views on it, and like it's doing pretty good for me, just really not uploading a lot. So, but yeah, it's called Mike Learns Japanese. But remember, do not subscribe to it. I don't want you to support me blindly. If you're into Japanese, please do subscribe, but don't move on if you're not interested in that, and you won't hurt my feelings, okay? But yeah, if you're interested in that, you can find all my tips on learning Japanese on that channel, and I plan on making more, because I will be fluent one day. And when I do become fluent, we're gonna make a lot of videos in Japanese, but I'm still on my way. But yeah, I plan on making more content on that channel in the future. I'm working on a bigger video right now. Nozomi has the crazy questions here. What is the core belief you have in yourself that makes you who you are today? Okay, I actually have a good answer for this. And this is the one thing that has always stuck with me throughout pretty much my entire adult life. When I was a kid, maybe not so much, but the number one belief that I have about myself is that I am persistent. The word persistence is the word that has stuck with me for like so long, for so many reasons. And I think that is one of the most important things that you can do, that anyone can do, when it comes to things like, what do you want to do with your life? If there's something that you just really want to do, persistence is going to be your number one friend. And persistence basically just means to never give up and to keep going, even through the struggles and when it's hard. And I feel like I've learned that more than once in my life. The first time is when I lost 90 pounds. I lost around 90 pounds, and I got to the point where I was like I lost too much weight, to be honest. But at the same time, that was like when I lost weight, I was like 220 pounds. I just did something every single day, and then I started seeing results, and seeing those results really is a driving force. And at first there is no results in a lot of things, and I could say the same for YouTube. Like, I wanted so badly to become a YouTuber for so many years, and I remember I think I made well over 100 videos before I got my first 100 subscribers, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Or maybe it was 1,000 subscribers. I don't remember. But I made hundreds of videos before I got any real success on YouTube. And I don't consider myself a talented person. I'm not the best looking person. I'm thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful that I'm as tall as I am. I don't excel in anything, in any area, really. I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm not the buffest person. I'm not the best Japanese speaker. I'm not even the best English speaker. I'm very bad at even English. I'm not smart in math. I'm not smart in I never really excelled in school, hardly. I'm not very athletic. I'm okay in a lot of things, but still through persistence, I was able to really achieve a lot of amazing results and things that everything I have is because I never gave up, right? And I'm still working through it, right? Like, even though my views are low right now, I have to decide what's important to me. What is it that I really want, right? I have to reevaluate myself and like, what is it that I really want? And I know deep down in my heart that no matter what, if I want to achieve something, I can do it if I try hard enough, right? But at the same time, there's another side to the coin where like you want to be obsessed with things. I think there needs to be a degree of being obsessed with things. Like, I was obsessed with losing weight when I was doing it, like obsessed with just getting to my goal weight, to where like you do it every day and you love it and you want to do it. But you don't want to be so obsessed to something to where you ignore your responsibilities in life. Like if you have bills to pay, you obviously don't want to get into debt, and you don't want to like not pay your bills or not take care of your responsibilities. Like, even though I made hundreds and hundreds of videos with no views and struggled, I still worked a full-time job, and I supported me. Like, I helped support me and my wife because she also worked, and I paid my bills, and I never I never did anything super reckless, but I still worked really, really, really hard while still taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. So you need to be obsessed, I think, with things, but not so much to where you're going to ruin your life, because that's unhealthy. You don't want to do that. So yeah, persistence, keep going, right? But do it in a way that is not stupid. What's your view on the world and community and what you see around you? It has changed so much. The YouTube, in terms of like YouTube, when I first started, and YouTube now is night and absolute day. Every community in every form is toxic in a lot of ways. And the more that I thought about it, I think I know the reason why. Is because now it's becoming a widespread thing to make money online, whether that's through articles, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Like, it's becoming more of an open job, right? And what gets the most views? Negativity, right? It's incentivized. Ads, negativity gets the most eyes, and you see that everywhere. The more you look, if you notice, all the news is negativity. This happened, this in this place, this plane crash, whatever. It's always about negativity, and because now it's more incentivized than it used to be. And also, short form content, I feel like, is the plague on everyone. I truly believe this, and I might sound stupid, but I feel like short form content is the devil. It is the devil in video form. I find myself getting so addicted to it, and all of a sudden everyone online has an opinion about everything, right? And the most dumbest people too. Like, everyone's got an opinion, and I feel like online has just become more toxic because now everyone is a creator, and yeah, I feel like that's changed so much. I truly am so grateful that I grew up in the days where I didn't have cell phones, because I think back all the time and I remember what it was like without it. Like, we actually just lived in the moment, and we actually like played games. Like, even the games we grew up with, like, I see like my nephews and stuff, right? They grow up with Fortnite and stuff. And I'm not saying Fortnite's bad. I like Fortnite. It's cool, whatever. And like, I get it why it's popular, but like, they're not growing up with like things like Mario and Zelda, and like those games were so freaking cool back then. And I remember all the times that me and my friends had just playing video games, and like, I don't know, man, I just feel like it's so much different. And I feel like social media is so much bigger now than it used to be. It's really changing everyone for the worst, I feel like. That's just my honest opinion. But like, if you've grown up with but people, like, I'm watching people grow up with this stuff now, and that's all they know. And so, I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for those people. They grew up in this time frame, or frame of time. You get what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, I try to be positive about everything. Like, right, there's a silver lining to everything, and you just be positive, and you just try not to let the outside things. Another thing that I really learned about when I was like becoming a YouTuber and trying to be self-motivated is that you really need to create your own weather. So basically, like, if it's raining outside, you don't want to focus that it's raining outside, right? You want it to be sunny in here. Right? Basically, the message there is, don't let outside circumstances control your mind, right? Even when there's a rainy day, you keep going and you think positive. because really there's no point of thinking negative anyway, right? What is that going to do? It does no good. So yeah. Hope that answers your question. If you were not a YouTuber, what would you have been? Well, I've been super into Japanese. I think in the future, when I get like really good at Japanese, I'm gonna do something with Japanese in the future. I don't know if that's gonna be teaching. I might, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna do something with Japanese. I really love it. It's so cool. I recommend everyone to learn another language, not just Japanese, but just another language. It's so fun. It feels like you're playing in, you know, like in a video game. Where you see a map, right? Like when you start and it's like everything, like there's a little dot on the map and the rest is like fog. And then the more you explore the map, like the more fog clears. That's what language learning feels like. It's like a video game, but in real life. So yeah, I think language learning will become more of a thing. I just don't know how, because I want to do Spanish after Japanese, but I'm focusing on Japanese now. And I don't even get to spend as much time as I want to do on that. So yeah, I think it'll be combined YouTube, language learning. I might stick with that more later on in the future. So I don't know, man, what I would have been. I don't know, man. Probably a garbage man. I legit applied to be a garbage man one time and they never call me for an interview. What's your favorite anime as of now? Oh my God. Here's the thing. I haven't been watching a lot of newer animes. I've actually been obsessed with buying old animes, like physical copies, and I've been just like watching those. So that's what I've been doing a lot lately. When I learned Japanese, I play a lot of visual novels. So yeah, I paused my Crunchyroll account, but I know there's a lot of good animes out, like Solo Leveling is what everyone keeps talking about these days. Like I never finished Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man. Like I feel like I should just watch it because I need to. Like I don't want to get left behind, but right now, like for learning Japanese, like I anything that I consume that's in Japanese, I try to just like obsess with that, like be obsessed with that. And right now it's like visual novels. So that's the only reason why I haven't been watching a lot of animes, because like I'll go through phases in my Japanese learning where I use like anime or like visual novels, or I'll use like reading something else, or like watching YouTube videos. And so yeah, that's why I stopped watching animes, because I just go through phases. But I still very much love anime, and I'll need to catch up on some of these because I don't want to be left behind. Like I want to be with the times, you know what I mean? But my favorite visual novel I played on the channel, man, You and Me and Her was pretty good, man. Like DDLC was good because that was like my first like good introduction to visual novels. But I would say You and Me and Her, a love story, or Totono was so good. Like there was a lot of sus moments in there. Don't get me wrong. But if you when you look past that, it was really crazy. It blew my mind. And I didn't get spoiled for it either. Like the twist was so good in the game. So yeah, I haven't played a lot of visual novels on my channel. Obviously there was Danganronpa, but like story-wise, that game was just blew everything out of the water that I've played so far. Any plans on creating a Discord server or Twitch channel? Well, I have a Twitch. I used to have a Discord, but Discord just brings nothing but drama. Honestly, it is a bad idea. Think about this. How many times do you hear about something weird as hell going on in a Discord server, right? Like, I don't want any part of that. I just absolutely don't. So as much as I would love to create like a Discord server for fans and stuff, it's cool to a certain point, but there's a lot of drama with people getting banned, and people are like, why'd you ban me? And it's just not worth the trouble. I don't want to deal with it. I have too much on my plate. Just no. As much as I love to, it's just not worth the trouble. Okay, I have to answer this question because I get so many, and I struggle to answer this question, but what happened to the coffee of Andy and Lele? See, okay, I want to preface this with like, I don't care if you like the game. Like, I want to make it clear, I don't care if you enjoy the game, because if you go to the Steam reviews, you can see so many overwhelmingly positive comments about it. I know the memes and I get it, and I enjoyed the game to a certain extent, but I just want to make it clear, I don't care if you enjoy the game, and I'm not judging you. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, like the entire concept, like it's all pixels on the screen and it's not real. So I'm not going to judge anyone for liking it. But with that being said, the reason why I decided to remove it and not stop playing it is because I just got uncomfortable with the brother and sister thing. That was pretty much it. Like, it's not that I can't deal with it personally. It's just that, because again, it's not real. Out of all the things that they did in the game, the Alabama stuff wasn't the worst stuff, but it just made it, like, to make a video about it, it was like the equivalent of me pulling my pants down and showing my ass through the entire video. I felt like I don't know which one would be more embarrassing. Playing this game about a brother and sister literally just loving each other in that way. Like going all the way. Because in chapter, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they do everything. I'm just going to say it, right? They do it all. And even though they don't show anything, it's just, it was too awkward, man. That's the most simplest way. It was too awkward. And I felt like the more that I played it, even though my reaction was like, ew, that was disgusting. Like it is, ugh, it's wrong. It is, but everything they do is wrong. Like, right? They turn their parents into soup. So like, it's all wrong, but like, I don't know why, but that was just like the one time I draw the line is at the brother and sister stuff. And yes, there was people that were like, so like no one forced me to take it down. I made the decision on my own. There were some comments that people were saying like they don't want me to play the game. There were some comments saying that they're afraid I'm going to get canceled because of the controversial nature of the game with the brother and sister stuff. I thought the memes were funny that we made with the coffee of Andy and Lele. Like that part is the only reason I wanted to keep it up. But at the same time, I also like my nephews watched the channel and it was just too weird for me, man. At the same time, if that makes any sense. It was almost to the point where like it just felt, chapter 3 especially just felt more like glorifying of it, like fetishy, if that makes any sense. And like I felt very similar when I played the Class of '09 with the feet stuff. Like it's like at what point, like I don't know, like I just felt like am I like introducing this weird side of the internet to people that I maybe shouldn't? It's very hard for me to talk about this without like being very conflicted about it, because at the same time it's not real, and it's not like I don't believe the story should exist. I'm not saying that the game should be taken down or anything like that. Like the game has a right to exist, but it's at the same time I felt too awkward recording it. And also the game legitimately, every part of it made me just feel icky. I know, and that was the point of the game. I understand that is the point of the game. So I was very iffy. Should I upload it? Should I not upload it? I just decided not to, because yes, maybe people might want to try to cancel me later for uploading it in the first place because of the nature, even though I didn't like it. So yeah, I could go on and on all day. I just decided to take it down. I'm sorry if you enjoyed it. And again, I'm not judging you if you enjoy that stuff. Like if you go to the Steam reviews, everyone loves that game. In fact, they embrace the brother and sister thing. I personally don't understand it because it's not my thing, but hey, as long as you ain't hurting no one, that's all I care about. So yeah, I don't have a good reason other than like I just felt awkward playing the game to a certain point, especially during chapter 3. And also the game pissed me off majorly because I took a 2-hour wrong turn straight to Alabama. That's what I did. I went straight to Alabama and I had to replay the entire game to go to the right way, which I think also had sus parts in it. So I was like, man, I just decided to wash my hands of the whole thing. I had people saying, please record anything else. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll take your advice. I'll just record anything else. But I get it. People wanted to watch it. I still want to know what's going to happen to them. So like maybe in the future, I might just react to what the heck happens to the story, because I have to know. There's no way there's going to be a good ending to that. But I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. It felt wrong. I felt bad juju coming from that game. I felt like it was just going to create more problems in the future, so I just decided to take it down. I'm sorry. That's all I could say. See, people didn't believe that these comments existed. Do you think you'll ever play Yandere Simulator again? I've gotten this multiple people. No, the answer is no. I know I did the April Fool's video, and it was funny to do it because, and it was actually really crazy. I got so many hate comments immediately, as soon as I put it that I uploaded it. But then people took them down because they realized it was fake. It wasn't actually like me playing the game. It was just an April Fool's joke. But to be completely honest with you, I miss playing. I miss playing the game with you guys. It was fun. It was a fun series to play and things like that. And I know people will say, well, even that was controversial. Yandere Simulator, which I get it. But at least there wasn't brother and sister thing. I don't know, man. I guess that's my line right there, right? I don't know. But even when I made that April Fool's video, I'm still very nostalgic for the series. But it was just very unfortunate what had happened. It was just too, I can't play the game now and still feel the same about it. It just feels tainted. It feels gross. I just can't do it anymore, right? That's how I feel about it. So no, I won't play it. I think I said before, the only way that it would even ever make sense is if the game got sold off or taken over by somebody else. Like, that's the only way I could do it. Maybe. No, it's not gonna happen. I don't see it. Although out of just pure curiosity, like when the game finally gets completed, I will admit it's gonna be very hard for me not to at least see what the heck the final game is gonna look like. Just out of pure curiosity alone. That's it. But I don't support anything the developer does, clearly. So, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen, honestly. I just don't see how there's a possible way I could do it and feel good about it. How do you do with hate you receive? You know, you want everyone to like you at the end of the day, but I mean, really, for the most part, just ignore it. If you're gonna be online, you're gonna get hate no matter what you do, right? A lot of people don't like me because of anime or playing Danganronpa, or there's a lot of, you know, I get it. People think anime is weird, and there's a lot of that, and I get it, but at the same time, like, what are you gonna do? You can't make everyone love you, right? Like, everyone at some point, like, you know, I'm sure I've said stupid things in the past, and everyone's gonna make mistakes here and there, but at the same time, like, that's just life. It's just life. You're gonna have haters, and like, the more attention you give them, the more hate you get anyway. So it's like a lose-lose situation anyway. I mean, if I truly do something wrong and I'm like truly sorry for it, then I would address that. But random people just deciding to hate you for any dumb, stupid reason, and they don't actually know you, like, you just ignore that stuff. That's just the only thing I can really say, right? I just try to be the best person I can be and just stay in my lane. That's what I try to do. Detroit Become Human. Yes, I will stream more of that game. I'm gonna slowly do it, and here's my promise to you. When I complete the game, it's going into a big video, and it's gonna be uploaded to my channel, and it's gonna be from the beginning to the end. That way I will never be asked to play it again, and I actually do want to know what's gonna happen. But like, I tried to make it a series multiple times, but it just never gets views, and it makes me sad. Like, I would play any game as long as it got views, but when it doesn't get views, it makes me like struggle and scramble. It's like, oh, well, I gotta do something that gets views. And it's so hard. I wish I didn't have any responsibilities. I wish I was just like a multi-millionaire, like didn't have to worry about like paying bills or anything like that, or paying editors. Like, I just want, and then I just uploaded anything, but it's not the case. So I always have to balance things out. It's like trying to grow your channel and also make the people that watch you happy. It's always a balance. So yeah, I will do it, because I've been streaming more. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna play the entire thing, and it's gonna be a whole shabam. How long it's gonna take, I don't know, but it will happen, because I really want to know what's gonna happen to Connor and Hank. Okay, that's gonna do it. I don't want this to be too long, but I think I pretty much answered most questions that you guys had. Let me know, like, yeah, the Coffin of Andy Layla thing. I mean, leave comments. I'm open to you guys telling me, but I just, I felt weird about it, and I think a lot of you understand. But if you don't, like, leave a comment, whatever. At the end of the day, all I want to do is have fun, and like playing that game just made me feel like crap, honestly. But so that was another thing. But at the end of the day, I want to have fun with you guys, and I want to have fun, and I want to do series where I just want to make everyone happy, right? It's hard to do that, especially when you do variety content. But thank you so much for all the support, everything, all the new members. I really appreciate all of you. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but yeah, we have members only content where I talked about meeting PewDiePie. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I'm trying to grow that more, live stream more, and yeah, I'm gonna try to enjoy myself and not stress out about my views, even though it's tough. But I hope that you guys will still be here waiting for me, and it really does mean a lot. And all I can promise you guys is I'll do my best. And yeah, thank you. Peace out. Enjoy it. Enjoy all the new games that are gonna come out because I'm gone. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.